I feel like for a lot of us young men, or honestly, I'd say just for Gen Z overall, a lot of us young people, we feel that we do not know our place in the world and society, right? Truth is that a lot of us go down career paths that were very uncalled for, very unpredictable. We end up in a job that we truly just dislike. And for the most part, it feels like a lot of us, or just from my own experience and a few people that I know, right? We sit here and think like, what is my role in society? What am I bringing value to? Am I helping people, right? And we feel that we're just working jobs that we hate, and we're kind of just living day to day, paying our expensive gas, our expensive expenses, right? We're paying for overly priced cars, literally everything, houses. Everything is so overpriced. Everything is not working in our favor. And also with that, we have like an identity problem where we don't know where we fit in. We don't know our purpose in society. And I can resonate with this a lot because I have this thought process from time to time where I think, what am I doing to help others? What am I doing to help society, right? And the thought process of this is like, well, my job, I'm not really helping people. Like, I'm not helping contribute to society, make it a better place at all. And a lot of us can resonate with this because it's like we all are just working jobs we don't like. Like some of us are just like working service jobs, or a lot of us do. Maybe even if you're like in college working a career, it's like, what am I really doing? Like I'm providing a service, but am I really helping anybody? Am I really improving the world in any aspect, or am I just working a service job like a robot, like a slave? Am I just doing a service and I'm going home and that is basically all I am made for? That's all my purpose. That is my purpose in society. And I feel this way deeply because sometimes I reflect on my life and it's like, well, what am I really doing to change the world, to make it a better place, right? And I know it's hard for us to deal with these struggles of life because of the internet, because of how society is now. I mean, everyone is so disconnected. Everyone seems so envious of one another. Like people don't get along. Everyday conversation is very boring or very just cut and dry, or there's just nothing there overall. And you feel like society is just pulling people further and further away from each other. Everyone's terminally online. People don't want to conversate anymore. Dating is like terrible. Like everyone's meeting online on dating apps and all this stuff. And then, you sit back and reflect, like a lot of us are deeply, deeply fascinated with like materialistic things, right? Clothes, the presence on social media, right? The presence of us online, what people perceive of us, right? We're always worried about what everyone else thinks. But what I say to that is like, what are we doing for society, right? Someone who is posting online, working a service job, right? Like most people do, like most of us do. I'm not saying I'm better than this person, right? But I'm just saying the average person, the average individual. It's like, what do we contribute to society? And I struggle with this from time to time when I really just get into my head and my thoughts, like, what am I doing to help people? And I mean, I guess like me making YouTube videos, talking about my struggles, talking about just these ideas that come across my mind, seeing if people will resonate with me and, find a video that is relatable. A lot of us are sitting here thinking like, what am I supposed to do in society? Right? Because it feels like everything that people are persuaded by or influenced by, or the things that people see online, on the algorithms, on YouTube videos, right? For the most part, all this viral content, it's all like rage bait, clickbait. It's all set up. It's all fake stuff, like the live streamers, the kick streamers, the IRL streamers, right? The type of slop that we see. It's like there isn't really real change going on. There isn't no improvement. It's kind of just like feeding people slop all the time, and it's not helping society overall. That's why when you come across someone who's like a motivational speaker, someone who's really good at pulling people in and improving their lives, right? People resonate with that person. But it feels like now there is less and less of feeling needed in society because a lot of us don't know what our role is. A lot of us don't know what we can do to improve. And if I were to just come up with an answer off the top of my head, right, for us, for you, for those who feel like we have no role in society, we don't know what we are supposed to do. Am I supposed to be some type of hero, right? Like I've had thoughts before where I'm like, what am I doing with my life? Like I'm chasing a better life to build a better life for my family, for myself, to get stronger, to get healthier, to get smarter, but what am I contributing to society with that, right? And I'm not talking about the videos, just overall with my entire life. What am I doing for society? And I've had times where I'm like, maybe I should just join the military. Maybe I should become a firefighter. Maybe I should become a police officer. And I feel like a lot of us young men, a lot of just men in general, from time to time, they will come across this thought process, this idea like, okay, maybe I should like put myself out there and go and save people. Maybe I should be a hero, because a lot of us feel like we have no role in society. And from talking to people who have joined the military at a very young age, someone like my father as well, he joined the military fresh out of high school because he didn't know what to do with his life. I think that's why a lot of men or, women are in the military now too. It's like a lot of people don't know where they fit into society. They don't know where they can help and actually improve lives, really help people, really save people, become some type of hero, become some type of figure where they are serving something. Because I feel like us as humans, like we feel the need to serve something, to serve a purpose. And most of us now feel like we have no purpose. But if I were to give an answer for that, right, like if we are feeling this way, we don't have a purpose, right? We feel like we don't know what our role is in society. Maybe you should go be a part of like the government. Maybe you should go work for the firefighting team. Maybe you should be a police officer. Maybe you should be a EMT. Maybe you should be, in these emergency vehicles saving people's lives, right? Or I'd say if you're just a regular person, just like how I am, just like how most of us are, working our regular job, doing the things we have to do to get by, right? The average person, it's like the best you can do to fit a role into society, to improve it, since we all feel like it is lost, we don't know what it is. Just do the little things day by day. Help somebody out. Start a conversation. Provide help to people, right? And even if it's just a slight compliment to somebody, even if you're just doing small talk with someone while you're at the grocery store, while you're at the doctor's office, just starting a conversation, uplifting someone, and honestly, just having a normal person-to-person interaction on a day-to-day basis can truly change someone's day, can truly change someone's perspective on their life if they are going through something rough in that time. It can really help somebody. I think about times where I was very low and I felt stressed out about something. But all I did was run into somebody while I'm out, have a good conversation, or just a good interaction, a very wholesome chunkus type of interaction with somebody, and it really makes your day. It really helps, because you never know what somebody needs. Someone might just need that little push from a complete stranger, just a slight little compliment, and it could change their life forever. It could be the first step into them changing their lives for whatever reasons, right? So for a lot of us that are just like, what is my role in society? What is my purpose? Which I feel like a lot of us can resonate with. I feel like you watching at home, you probably clicked on the video because you're thinking the same thing. What am I supposed to do? Because us providing service jobs, being a waiter, being a front desk person, working in hospitality, things like this, right? It's like, I'm providing a service, but how am I supposed to improve people's lives, right? Not just by the service, right? Like providing good food, like, yeah, like it's a job, but overall, like how am I supposed to, or what am I supposed to do to help society? Because we all know that it's falling apart. We all know that things are terrible. And we all know that things need to improve overall within our country, within our world, within society overall. And a lot of us are sitting here thinking, what am I supposed to do? How do I inject myself in between these problems and somehow fix this country, fix this world that we live in? Because we all know that it is fallen, and it is constantly falling more and more by the day, by the month, by the year. Society feels like it's getting worse. Everyone is less communicative. Everyone is less interactive with one another. And we have to find, where can we be a good, positive force in society? What is our role, right? I think about this a lot, and I can say for me, I guess me making these videos is me trying to help. I've always been somebody, and I'm not getting on my high horse here, I'm just being brutally honest, truly honest. Like, I've always been someone who likes to help people. I'm never the type of person to be rude to somebody that I've never met, right? I'm always trying to be reasonable with others. I'm always trying to help. I always want to seem like I have a smile on my face. I want to seem friendly. I don't want people to walk by me and think that I'm some aggressive person, because that's not who I am. I'm a very communicative, I'm a very nice, and I think I'm a very reasonable, rational person. And this isn't me like saying, look, I'm proving to you guys that I'm a good person. Not at all. I'm just saying that, for people like us, it's like I think about these things from time to time, like how am I supposed to inject myself into society to make it better? And if you feel this way, I totally understand. But, if we can't be like a heroic figure, we can't join the military, we can't join the police force and do something really good to protect and serve people, the country, individuals, people overall, it's like, well, we can always start with the little things, and that's simply just being nice to others, starting conversation, complimenting people, starting real conversations in real life, helping others out. If you see someone struggling in the street, at the grocery store, help them out, right? Be kind and be a positive force, because I believe like good karma and bad karma, if you surround yourself with good things, you do good intention, you have good intentions, you do good works, eventually it'll come back to you. And vice versa, if you're doing bad things, bad karma will come as well. So, I'd say for us regular people, that's the way we can inject ourselves and put ourselves in a position where we are somewhat a help to society, because we all feel lost. We all don't know what our role is. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. If you guys even understand what I'm saying, I'd like to think that you guys do. But if you guys made it to the end of the video, please like and subscribe. I never say that in my other videos, but I've been getting a little bit of traction on the channel, and I really would appreciate if you guys liked, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. But until then, I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.